Morning. We are live at the hill and we are going to get our work in as usual. So, I'll be joined by Mr. Nathaniel J Burns pretty soon. And what we're going to get in today is our 100 reps. So, if you're familiar, we're doing our 100 reps push ups. Mr. Nathaniel's been doing squats, but we're going to make that a thing today. But we're going to implement the hill as well. So I'm just trying to get my shot together here. There we go. I think that'll be a good place to go. And Nathaniel should be here soon. I'm gonna get into like my easy warm up, but with actually doing the reps. So we're using the hill today as well. So I'm gonna progressively get into just walking the hill, coming up, doing the squats, doing the push-ups, and then hopefully from like sets 5 to 10, I'll be much better acclimated to actually start running and being a little bit more explosive. I've got a little patch of grass here. Hey, what's up, Stark? Good, good day, everyone. So, what's up, Jacob Official? So, I'm just starting off. I'm walking that hill. Not sure if you're able to see. I did my 10 squats at the bottom, and then I'm gonna come to the top and do my 10 push-ups. I'm gonna angle this a little bit more this way. So let me get to these push-ups. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. They help. Subscriptions are free to the channel, so click that button. I'm just gonna take a rock and put a big line in the dirt. And that's how we're keeping count. Gonna be that simple. Like I said, my progression is gonna be very simple. Hey, what's up, Doug Sprouse? How are you today? We are on day 83 of 100 push-ups, 10 sets of 10. Mr. Nathaniel J Burns, I see him pulling up right now. He's going to be doing his squats. I think he's going to try push-ups today, but I'm going to do squats as well. Stark, it's Sunday. He's chilling. He did 50 push-ups today till now. Yeah, Saturday. So let me get to this next one. Matter of fact, there's no reason I can't take you with me. This hill, unfortunately, used to be really green and grassy. You didn't see dirt like this. All the grass you see out there is how it used to be. Unfortunately, I think just over time and probably a lot of neglect, it just turned into this. Like it's almost kind of like a sand dune. But it is what it is. We still have a hill to put ourselves up on. So what I wouldn't normally be doing is just building myself up here. Good morning, good morning. Let me see if I can give us a shot here. Do these squats. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the hill shot from the bottom up looks like this. It's not super steep, but it goes up about 35 meters. It's good. It's a nice hill. Stark says it's just a random dad, and dads sometimes forget which day of the week it is. Very true. Very true. Jacob, official, my day is going great. How's yours? And you see, looking back, we got cyclists. It's a nice bike trail. And this field over here, you can use for a lot of different things. Sometimes you'll see coyotes. I'm not sure exactly what all this is, but we got a good little setup. And there he is. There he is. So I'm gonna set this here. We're gonna keep it going. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is an early one indeed.
No.
But this is going to be necessary because this would be terrible if it got hot. I'm just working my way up. Walk down. I'm doing my squats at the bottom.
Okay.
And then walking up now just as a warm up. Squats at the top. Or push ups at the top. Stark says there's his bearded beauty. Hello, what's up, big guy?
Which one?
You, bearded beauty.
This is also bearded beauty, buddy.
Nice. You got 10? 10. Pain-free or relatively?
Relatively pain-free. I mean, minus the soreness from that home.
Yeah.
Those are... I'm on day 2, which you know is the...
Man, when that
the
soreness
rattle.
kicks in, yeah.
How y'all doing today? Oh, morning, Stark. Thanks for the love.
Right. All right. Guys, you can actually do this along as well. So just walking the hill, you can walk in place. You can jog in place. Stark says, no, Mr. Burns, you're the original one. Look at that gorgeous salad in the morning. Just flopping around. Ah, he's a sexy beast, folks. Look at that. That was number 4. If you guys are keeping track, we got those big old scratches in the dirt to keep count.
Warming up now?
Yeah. Already.
Ooh, boy.
Already. Stark says, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Stark, do you guys have any hills or anything like this that you're able to do stuff on? And this is just an easy progression. Trying to get some of the stiffness and morning out. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see the squats at the bottom. Matt Acoustic, what's up? We're live at the hill, day 80, was it 83? That's Nathaniel J Burns, way down there. We're going to the bottom. Stark says he likes his shoes. He likes your shoes, Mr. Burns. We're going, just walking to the bottom of the hill, doing the 10 squats, coming back up, doing the 10 push-ups. Let me get to my 5th set. I'm almost about ready to give it a light jog.
What's happening, Stark? Day 83 time. Yeah, buddy. Oh, the shoes are from the Huli Huli house on eBay.
I almost wore my socks that match those today. But they're too thin. What was that?
Halfway there.
Halfway, yeah. Day 83, mad. Time does fly. For sure it does. Little sports session in the morning. Yeah, get this done. We're getting this done. This was the site of many a workout when I was training people. Meet us at the hill. Yeah, the color of those shoes. I had some socks that were kind of that color, and I thought about wearing them this morning, but they were a little too thin for this sort of stuff, so I don't want to beat up my feet and toes looking fashionable. Let me get to number 6. What's that?
No, you're not. Hey, here you go, like freight train.
Yeah. It's a great wake up. Great wake up. Stark, it is a beautiful morning. And we're gonna beat the sun coming up over the building across the street so we won't have it beaming down like on us, but still nothing wrong with it. It's just here it warms up pretty quick. So we're gonna stay on pace. Oh, let's go. Nice work. Nice work. Well, this one feels good. Yeah. One of them ones. Guys, it's a scientific fact. Mr. Burns has to run a little bit slower because his calves rub, and it will start leg hair fire. Me, I'm good. I'm good. We play with genetics, but he's been busting his ass in a lot of these workouts, and hit yoga, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Training for life.
That's right.
Impact Athletics Association. Day in, day out. Stay moving. Day 83. Exactly built for running on the hill.
Right.
They're a cleatness.
Mad Acoustic says, bike ride for him soon this morning. Sunny and blue skies is calling. Get out. Absolutely. Get out. Stark says, yeah, you have to put some effort in. Without effort and energy, it doesn't work. Yep. It's all about getting the ass up and do something. Doesn't matter if you want to, do it anyways. Later, the hard work will pay off. Yep. Consistency and discipline. Don't just be motivated. Be consistent. The groin area. It's tight. 1, 2, nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Yee! Jacob's in the house.
What's up, Jacob?
He's changed his name. DBC said hi to my subs. Nice. Rat song, what you give is what you get. Mad Acoustic, yes. It's my last one. I'm gonna take you guys with me. Boom. Whew. See that sun starting to come up a little, but we still got a good amount of shade. We are at the hill for day 83. Walking down, as you can see, Mr. Burns, he's doing squats. We're doing squats at the bottom, and then I'm gonna run now to the top of the hill, and then we're doing the 10 push-ups. And Nathaniel J Burns is going live on his channel, so if you haven't given him some love and subbed, check him out. Nathaniel J Burns, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Venmo, Cash App, Sprinkle the Man. Got all that good stuff. Absolute. We're gonna get this last bit in. Stark, it all goes out the window at times, brother. You know how that is. All goes out the window at times. It's like the Mike Tyson saying, everybody's got a plan till you get punched in the face. The breathing, it'll come back, but these are our first really challenging kind of cardio sessions. But in the nose, out the mouth, standard application, and appreciate the reminder. Good morning. Morning. They are cruising. Is that going to be you, Mad Acoustic, here shortly? Here we go. All right.
Nice job.
All right. Let's go. Whew. I got the push-ups, yeah. That's 10. So 100 squats, 100 push-ups. Nathaniel is, I believe, at 6 or 7. So we're gonna stick with him. Thank you, Jacob. I'm working back to it. This is kind of like my 70 to 80% at most junctures, but recovering from injury and some other complications. I appreciate that. That's it's just a little short of 40 meters the hill. Oh, thank you, Stark. Stark sent us a reminder, in the nose, out the mouth for the breathing. I told him that amnesia sets in when the fatigue starts, but it was a great reminder. Nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thanks, Stark. I've always had more explosive tendencies in athletics rather than like endurance. So sprint like 100 meters versus a mile. I can do the 100 meters, but mile I'm toast. I can taste salt. I'm gonna. Is it last already? Nice. I'm gonna go down, and I'm just gonna sprint one, see what I can get as far as just going. I brought some cleats, but I'm gonna leave those. Here we go, Mr. Burns! Nice. That is a rabbit, ladies and gentlemen. Woo. Matt Acoustics has his vintage but in great shape early 90s mountain bike has served him well. It's old school, heavy, but it caused you to work more. Fantastic cardio burn, 30 to 40 minutes, and no leisurely pace. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, nice, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 claps for that. Stark says he can do 2 miles, but not 100 meters. Good shit. That's it. That is it. Yeah! Stark says that's how the rabbit goes, yep. Woo. Hey guys, look at that. In under 40 minutes, I mean well under 40 minutes. So, in a lot of cases, by the time it takes you to get packed to the gym, into the gym, changed, possibly waiting for that machine, then getting on the machine, you'd have been halfway done. It's something outdoors that would emulate this. Stark, that's all I ever was just I was fast from day one. Always been fast, not paced. That's why I have a hard time with a mile, because in my head, it's still go. I don't sprint at the beginning, but I haven't clicked that knob in my head that, okay, this is more of a pace. It's more of a pace. Be more efficient with your stride. You don't have to swing your arms full like you tuck them, and I don't have that. Need to work at it. Yes, merengue. Yes, Taco Tuesday and tequila. Dun, 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 dun. Is there an alcohol-free tequila?
Oh yeah.
Is there?
Oh yeah.
It's gotta taste terrible. So do you guys have any hills where you're at? Mad, do you have hills even when you're just riding the bike? Stark, how about where you're at? For some reason, I would imagine there would be some hills out in Germany. Jacob, I'm imagining you're kind of flat. Midwest. Let me grab some water. I will say my hamstring strings are definitely talking to me right now. Not in a bad way, just hey, thanks for putting us back to work. It's in my hamstrings and directly my glute right now. Glutes, both sides. This is bilaterally equal work that they've been going through this morning. And that's a good sign because like I was saying before, recovering from injury, one leg was a lot weaker than the other, so I've had to put in a lot of work just to try to even it out, if you will, get myself back to balance. Matt says he's with me on speed, very quick back in the day. Reflexes are still decent. I've got Sony decent elevation or some decent elevation, about 1,000 feet max at one point during my ride. That's a good, yeah. Stark, in your youth, you do 7.5 miles run back and forth. That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's what I like about this this gathering is different abilities, different backgrounds, different experiences. But then there's common threads, like Stark was saying earlier with the breathing. Controlled breathing is definitely something that you want to make sure that you're on top of, and without any problems. And it's all in that library of hard work pays off. What chapter in that book you are, whether it's endurance running, whether it's building up your sprints, whether it's just being consistent, those are all beautiful things. Mr. Burns is it. He's living while living. How about that?
What's happening?
He's living while living.
Stark, Matt Acoustic, Jacob. Yeah. What's going on, buddies? Thank you for joining us today. It's been an amazing day.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Doug Sprouse? Jacob J Official. That's a new one.
Yeah.
On me.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining day 83.
83.
Of Vincent knocking out 100 push-ups on his live for you. So hit that like, comment, join the community, subscribe, and stay motivated, stay consistent, do what you can. So thanks for jumping in. I'm Nathaniel J Burns. My name everywhere on the internet.
Yes, man. Yes.
All the socials, it's me.
The vegan athlete.
Started that because my brother's in IT, and he's like, there's no anonymity on the internet, so I was like, I'll just use my name.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, as an actor, you kind of want people to know your name, so there's that.
It's all press, yeah.
It's all press. So yeah, Nathaniel J Burns, Instagram, Facebook, even TikTok, YouTube. Join my community, say hello, jump in, show me what you're doing.
Yep.
Definitely join into these lives every day for Impact Athletics Association, and check out, poke around the channel. There's so much content, years of videos. I'm in some of them, but Vincent, his friends, people he's helped along their journey, totally great channel.
Nice work. There's a young athlete down here.
Indeed.
Running. There you go, guys. I don't want to get people's faces, but look at that. Hard work does pay off. Hard work does pay off indeed. And it's all levels. Then you got some people just walking. You saw some cyclists. It's a beautiful area to have any stuff like that. So we are just enjoying the process.
Now, Vincent, you said we knocked this out in under 40.
Under 40.
Have a look at mine.
I know. How crazy is that? So
I was a little late to the party.
Yeah.
So, yes, we did it in under 40. Vincent paced it a little bit to hang out with me, I think. But I did both sets of 100 push-ups and squats in under half an hour.
yeah.
So I challenge you.
And technically a
And
run.
and the runs.
Like when you're still
Up and down
covering
the hill.
Yeah, you're still covering close to 100 meters of just ground going at elevation both directions.
It's easy to get that amnesia when
It
you're up there.
It is.
So great point. Yes, we covered a lot of ground as well. So and that was all under half an hour.
So what's the equivalent? That would be like being at the gym, going and doing like bench press or dumbbell press. Well, yeah, no, you'd have to
Squats.
start with the squats, but no, you'd have to start on like a treadmill to walk it, then do the squats, then do the stairmaster, then do bench press. Like, look at all the things that you're just doing with your own natural machinery.
Oh yeah.
So to duplicate this in other areas would probably take more time, more space, and really just luck to have all of these pieces at your disposal.
And you're using other people's stuff.
Exactly.
You're not using your own stuff.
Use your stuff. Use your stuff. Stark says when you can't control your breathing at a long run, you wouldn't be able to do it. Probably when you want to take a long run, you have to control your breathing and your heartbeat. Yeah, nice smooth breathing for sure to do it. Matt Acoustic says he wish he had a pool close to him. Yes, I remember the cardio benefits of that exercise too. And water is such a fantastic equalizer. It loosens everything up. I agree 100%. There's a pool in my condos, townhouses, whatever you want to call them. But you know what they do? They close it seasonally. So it's only open during the summer, which is a bummer because I would do it for cold plunges too in the winter. I would love to have something like that. And just being able to your point, go into the pool during the summer. And I'll get into like the waist deep, like the 3, 4, sometimes maybe up to my neck, but I will run back and forth across the pool and just use that work. But then as the water rushes over you, it feels like a massage. So it's like, it works both ways. I really enjoy it. Look at this athlete. I gotta click back in.
Whoa.
Because the laps.
They are covered in mad.
Right. Look at this, guys. This is amazing. And this person, it's either very small adult or like a 10 to 12 year old. I'm guessing middle schooler. And that grind is just incredible. That's fantastic to see.
Much respect.
Yeah, I love to see when people are out here.
Yeah, it's not. They're not with a group.
No,
They're running that in
by
they're
themselves.
pressing themselves.
Yes, by themselves. Stark says he creates a pool of sweat out of it when he's training.
Good job.
This was the one. This definitely has been bringing out some sweat to the tip of the nose. This one definitely. But it's harder. So this is probably, you'd sweat more now before the sun is actually out. Because when it comes out and it's super hot, this heat will just dry it right on you. Yeah. Like you're not really running sweat or anything. It's not humidity at all. The best way I can describe it is before you put your food in the oven and you just open the door, that dry heat that comes out is
definitely feels like an oven, or like somebody just pulled a very heavy comforter out of the dryer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it on you.
The blanket of depression.
Control.
Yeah. So this one, getting the ability to sweat is definitely, it's a feel good.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely a feel good.
I was surprised myself knocking that out. That was amazing.
No, he's fantastic. Matt Acoustic says, you know those fancy lap pools, just like a small vessel of water with a current flowing against you? Yeah. Yeah, just the narrow ones that you can have. Mm-hmm. That would be nice. I want to say, I thought that they made something where you can like attach something to a pool, so it's just like a big jet, so it emulates that, but maybe I'm wrong. With that. But yeah, the fancy lap pools where you can just swim in place. Oh, we got how's disc golf where you guys are at? We have a lot of disc golfers out here, and I think we're about to see a couple guys blast off, so I'll give you a bit of that. I never got into it, but I had some friends that were heavily involved in it and were able to really get that send off. But they would compare it's almost just like golf. You see guys comparing your holes, your count, whatever it is. Let's see. Yeah, par, yeah, all that stuff. Matt Acoustic would love to try disc golf. There they go. Yeah, they'll walk around, and there's it's like a course. So same thing, but it's crazy because these guys,
Yeah, right
there's a basket right here next to us. But these guys, there's a different disc for depending on what you're doing. There's like a tee off disc. It's like clubs. It's just like clubs, and then they've got like a putter. I think it's more light. So it's amazing to see how different it is. My oldest brother, when I was a kid, he used to tell me about disc golf when he was going to ASU, and I believe at the time they called it frolf, frisbee golf, and it was just what you did in your neighborhood. Okay, 3 strokes to hit the light post or that trash can or that tree. So to see how it's evolved is pretty cool. I don't know if these guys are going to give it a warm up or what they got going on. And you guys in the background, in about 30 seconds, you're going to see that athlete still cooking it. Still cooking it. Stark, this is the person you'd be running with. That athlete is still clipping at the same pace. You're about to see a bicyclist coming by too. Let me give you guys a little wider, a little more time. Look at those cyclists. Look at that old man way back there walking. I mean, all stages and ages. This is what we're talking about. And there's that athlete still clipping. I love it. I love to see it. Matt Acoustic said, I think I would be really good. I can still throw frisbees glow in the dark. Whammo back in the day. Yes. Yeah, do you remember the frisbee? It wasn't really a frisbee. It was like a ring. It was just like the edge of a frisbee. But it was kind of sharp edged. But it was hollow in the middle. And I think Whammo made it as well. And you know what I had as a kid? I had a boomerang. A toy boomerang that they sold in the stores. And it worked. The thing worked. Like I could chuck it and it would take this huge, like it would go all out and it would just kind of gradually circle back around. You just had to be like very wary of catching it right. All stages and ages. That is absolutely one of the Impact slogans. All stages and ages. We are all about everybody. The mantra is, here we go. Look at the athletes still grinding, still grinding. Then we got some people that are just easing by, just enjoying casual good health, riding the bike. Ninja throwing stars, I had those too. I had those too. Man.
Nice.
Oh,
The trouble.
yeah.
Trouble we made.
I would. We had an old bar stool that was just getting like really wobbly, and my mom was going to throw it out, and I sawed off the edges, and I made tonfas out of it. So you could just hold the edge, the little part that would connect the legs, and then I just sawed it off so it was like the length of my forearms. I know. What was I doing? What was I doing? My folks were not happy that this is what I was doing, but I'm eager to see these guys take off, throw something. Mad Acoustic knows. Yeah, if you're at the age of ninja throwing stars, because I don't even think they sell those like that anymore. I can remember going to the mall.
So. Yeah,
You remember the knife shop?
You could get them anywhere.
I used to, as a kid, I would go dream at the knife shop.
Flea market.
Yeah. Throwing knives, like just,
Swap meet.
yeah.
Swap meet had it all.
Yeah, when you go to LA too, certain parts of LA, like if you drift into like the Chinatown areas, just weaponry for days.
Oh, yeah.
Knives, 2 for $5. Stark just made a smoothie with some low-fat milk, 2 bananas, and some chocolate whey. It was an amazing taste. Nice. I had the Bruce Lee nunchucks back then, Game of Death version. Were they black and yellow?
Oh, that's it.
I have some black and yellow chucks, the padded ones. Yeah, I know I'm wearing black and yellow today. Black and yellow today.
Channeling Bruce.
Stark, how big was the shake?
You counting those calories, Stark?
Yeah, because I'll make a whole blender and drink it at once. That's one serving.
One serving.
Yeah.
Served me one time.
Serving for me.
I did this intake for this study, and they're like, have you in the last 90 days have you overeaten more than the average person, or binged ate more than what would be normal? And I was like, yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've had 5,000 calories in a sitting. Is that strange?
Yeah, is that a problem? Well,
Is that not normal?
I would say there's got to be a caveat to that. If you're athletic and very functional, like you almost have to feed that.
Yeah. Follow-up questions were, did you feel guilty about it? And I'm like,
No, absolutely not.
no. But it's also true that I did do
That athlete is still cooking it.
that. Wow.
While we're waiting for these guys to blast off, I'm waiting.
The difference between distance running and disc golf.
Oh my gosh.
That's insane.
Her pace is maniacal.
Yeah.
Stark, are you just doing 8 to 12 ounces of shake, or are you just pounding the whole blender?
Sounds dangerous. Make sure it's unplugged.
Yeah. Right. And look at the athlete. Still 300 milliliters.
There you go.
Okay, 300 milliliters.
3 liters.
Is that 33 liters?
3 liters.
3 liters? 3 liters would be an enormous shake. Big fan of blueberries, says Metacoustics here. I usually make one with blueberries, banana, chia seeds, hemp seeds, yogurt, honey, and oat milk. Man, that's fire. Yes, full blender.
Yeah, you can tell he's a drummer.
Stark says around 500 calories.
Okay. That's like 2 bananas, right?
Yeah.
5 bananas.
Mine would probably have a zero, an extra zero. Like, I'm doing the whole thing. What is the one? The 500-pound gorilla. It's like peanut butter, Hershey syrup.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Milk and like a whole bunch of protein. It was a guy that I knew. He was like into bodybuilding. Are these a guy? I think they're about to blast off. I think these guys are about to take off.
Timing would be great.
And again, the athlete.
You could feel the breeze.
I know. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Going by.
We're asking for quiet on the court, quiet on the greens. He's measuring. He's measuring. He's measuring. Here we go. I feel it. Oh, look at this.
Got a right-hander.
Yep. He's measuring. Nice. There we go. It's about 50 yards. Not bad, not bad. I'm guessing this is the novice division, but good for them. Good for them. Stark says no. Moment I look the scale. Oh, okay. So yes. Okay. He got a roll into the rough. Into the rough.
It's coming out.
Uh-oh, there it is. Guys, this area is notorious for coyotes as well, so you might see a wild dog run off with a disc.
He's not talking about Nate Dogg.
Right.
Trying to cut back.
Okay, so Stark says no. The moment he looks at the scale, he wants no part of these 5,000 calorie shakes.
Yeah.
Stark says it was 10,000 1442 ounce shake. Speaking of 1442, Mr. Nathaniel J. 1440. Mr. Nathaniel J. Burns was making his own protein at one time. It was a beautiful blend, and it was very smooth on top of it. All vegan. Mad Acoustic fired up the grill last night. Chicken, peppers, onions, and couscous on the stove. I almost made couscous last night. Plus a bunch of spices. So good. Nice. Sage Mode, what is going on? I leave a thumbs up, and I'm going to do your training too. Nice. We were here at this hill, Sage. We walked to the bottom, did the 10 squats, built up to running up, maybe like the last five sets, and then did the push-ups at the top. How are you feeling? Have you recovered from being sick earlier? Are you feeling better this day, this fine day?
What's going on, Sage Mode? Good to meet you.
Sage Mode is from Poland, but I believe it's in the Netherlands now. But he's got some good stuff on his channel, guys. So it's a community. We want to support each other. So if you get a chance, check out his work as well. Yo, would be. Would be. I think it was coming for the yellow. The yellow shorts.
They won't get you, though.
No, but it's the
big.
buzz.
They're
It's
just
like, yeah.
big and hefty.
Yeah.
Hefty flying walnut things. Great pollinators.
That athlete is still cooking it, guys.
Insane.
Yeah. We got these guys. They're still over here throwing. They're getting about, I don't know, about 50 yards a pop. Like, good for them. All stages and ages, guys. And whatever it is that gets you out of the house, not everybody's going to come run a hill, do squats and push-ups. For these guys to get out, just go for a walk. They're going to probably walk, I don't know, a good mile or so. They're getting a little core work, throwing. And you see that athlete in the background still just cooking it. Stark says his shake was very smooth too. I don't know who this young person is, but oh, that man threw his disc in the tree. Into the trees, yeah.
That's an unfortunate throw.
2 bananas and a chocolate shake tastes very nice.
Yeah.
Stark Industries, yes. This is how you do it. I got 1 banana at home. Man, she is just grinding. I don't know who this kid is, but
I don't think she's taking a break.
no, I'm timing this coming around. Look at oh, there's Mom. Is she finishing strong? And shout out to Mom for being out there with her kid doing that. Oh, there's another one. Boom.
Whoa.
Now this one's got to be new. So I'm wondering if that's who Mom is timing.
Oh, with the cell phone out.
Oh, you gotta put your phone
break
away.
Cadence.
Gotta put your phone away.
Maybe he's live streaming.
Yeah. It's our beat, kid. Get out of here. Nice. Yeah, just to see these athletes working, and you see the sun is starting to peak up a little bit here. So
the wash is a wash.
look at the backlighting on Mr. Burns, and
yeah, you can see that if we don't get out here early enough, we'll just be bathed in sun rays.
yeah, and this hill, like, there's no place to hide. Like, once the sun is up, it's up. Stark says he took a look at his Fat Secret app. The shake he made was exactly 478 calories. This is a man counting. Are you counting your every micro and macro? It sounds, well, you're in a cutting phase, I believe. He's trying to drop some a little bit. Are you preparing for a show, Stark? Do you have something coming up, bodybuilding or fitness competition? What do they call it, physique or something?
I don't know.
It's not quite bodybuilding, but it's still like you still go out on stage and pose and, you know, things like that. But there's like a division now. I see like where guys can go out in board shorts. Yeah. So change the game a little.
Yeah.
But I would imagine like
We don't need to see your thigh development.
Yeah.
No glutes.
I would imagine your carve would have to be exceptional, like from the waist up, if they're giving you if they're giving you any sort of leverage to not have to show, I don't know what, 98% of your body.
Yeah. Glutes and hams and thighs.
Stark says yes. Oh, Matt Acoustic. He's feeling it. Hearing Freddie Mercury singing, get on your bicycle, bicycle. Later, guys. Have a great Saturday as well, man. Stark says, yeah, he cuts weight right now. No, nothing coming up. It's just for him, for feeling better, getting in shape and stuff. That is fantastic.
That's what's up.
That is what's up. I appreciate that. And, yeah, I feel a shake coming on as well. I feel a therapeutic day. I feel Manny and Petty almost.
Oh, dang.
I feel, yeah. It could be a thing.
Could be.
What's your day?
Man. Yeah, we should talk about that.
Okay.
I did get some therapy in yesterday.
Yep. Reluctant from the UK. Cheers to you, mate.
Like the
Cheers to you. Thank you so much. Yes. Likes are appreciated.
Indeed.
I'm just going to still give you guys just what's in front of us going on. Got some people walking. And that athlete in the background is still just grinding. Still just grinding. This lady looks exhausted. She's walking like she just put in some work. You can see like the stiff leg, like the lactic acid trying to build up.
Yeah.
Everybody recognize that walk, or it's like the half exhausted walk.
Mm-hmm.
But good on them for being out here. Reluctant, yeah, this is a very nice area. And I'll try to give you the more steady wide shot. This is the hill. Right, all here is about a 30 to 40 yard drop. I don't know if it helps better. Mr. Nathaniel is going to demonstrate the dimensions, but we walk down. I gotta take a break real quick to give credit to this kid. She's been running for like the last 15-20 minutes at almost at that pace, if not a little quicker. But we walked to the bottom, did the 10 squats at the bottom, all the way down there where Mr. Nathaniel's going. Then we'd walk back up to the top. We built up, so the first 5 sets was like a warm-up. The last 4 or 5, we were kind of jogging and running to the top. Then we'd do the 10 push-ups at the top. We're here in the States, in the southwest area. So it's awesome for us because there's a lot of mountainous area, so there's a lot of like mountain climbing. That's what a lot of people come here for, is just climbing the mountains. There's trails and things like that. It's not like you have to have gear to climb the mountains. It's just some trails, and there's a lot of good walking paths and things like that. Is there any hills, or what's the landscape like there? Reluctant. Of course, you can book a flight and come and meet us. We'll chat. We'll talk about that for sure. If you can make a flight to the U.S. for sure, and in return we want to book a flight and go across the pond. Reluctant Killer wants to book a flight and come here for the scenery in the southwest U.S. So I said you can chat. We'll let you know more of a location. And in return, I want to take a trip across the pond.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely do. Like.
Oh yeah. Planning that. Hopefully in July. I mean.
Nice.
I think.
Is that for stunt? Nice.
But could make it a thing.
This would be true. International travel.
Yeah. Get that passport.
Yeah, I gotta start there. Yeah.
Make sure you are free to travel in this current state of things.
Yeah.
Because they're locking stuff down more than before. What a beautiful day.
It is.
Golly.
Reluctant. I will give the warning that summer here can get quite taxing.
Yeah.
If you're not used to extreme dry heat, that would be hard on some. But there's also the like towards the end of the summer, September, October, tends to cool out a little bit, and the weather is amazing. So here we probably get about, I don't know, 4 months of solid, doable weather.
Oh, I'd say we're
Actually, it's
8
the
months.
flip.
Yeah,
Actually, it's the flip. Yeah.
you know, 8 to 9 is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good.
I'm still in awe of this athlete. Reluctant says it'll get used to heat. It's good for you, anyways. This temperature, this climate, yeah, this is why we have a lot of senior citizens living out here because generally you tell people to move to a dry climate as opposed to in the American South uh, and Southeast, East Coast. It tends to be more humid and hot, and that can be more problematic for health problems. But it's not terrible. The popular state near us is California, Nevada because of Las Vegas. We're right close by the country of Mexico is by us. So there's things. So even being here, there are things within like a short airplane flight or about a 6 or 7 hour drive that can be very, very nice to go and visit. Do we go to California? Occasionally, yeah. I was planning a road trip. I was thinking about doing a road trip this summer. Just heading over there because it's only, again, depending on where you go, it can be as short as like 6 hours, 7 hours to get to a beach. And that's not bad. And yeah, you hang out. You can make it an overnight trip and drive back the next day or stay a couple days. Or if you're really, really feeling it and adventurous, you can be there and back in the same day. That athlete is still grinding. I don't know her name, but I have a feeling at some point we're gonna see her in some Olympic,
Somewhere.
yeah, some marathon, something like that's insane. I mean, there's just no stop at all. Have you ever been to the States, Reluctant? I've never been to the UK, but I have some friends that I've worked with, photographers and whatnot, who are there and just made acquaintances over social media and stuff. But that would be that's someplace I'd like to go check out. I don't. I always hear that the weather's kind of gray and dreary, but I don't mind that.
Where at?
And in the UK,
Oh.
I wouldn't mind that. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Let me see if I can zero in on this. Catch the action. Look at this. It's like something out of a sci-fi film or something. I'm loving how people are in these different modes of transportation. And that athlete is cooking it back now. Strange. She's reversed field.
I don't know if that's mom or coach because she's got.
Yeah, I don't either.
Athletes.
Yeah. And wait, up a hill?
Oh, she's interesting.
Man,
Getting some incline.
that is, guys, yeah, just
What
incredible.
a great routine. I feel like she's done that before.
Yeah, just incredible. Okay. Because Stark has made us thirsty for shakes,
Oh my
although
gosh.
I'm going to have a much larger and denser shake, I will say.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Might
it's
be
about time to
shake
sign
time.
off. Yeah.
Might be time to shake it off.
Yes. Yeah. So, still got this going on, but we're good. We're good. Life is good. So,
Yeah, we ebb and flow.
right.
We shrink and grow.
I may have to turn this around
The
just
natural
for the sign
flow.
off. Uh-oh. 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 Mr. Burns starting a cipher. Okay, the light's a little bit better that way. Guys, thank you for joining today. If you're new to the channel, subscriptions are free. Free. You can jump in. We can just sit
100%.
back. Subscriptions are free. So
100% free.
take one and take two and give one to a friend. So, yeah, Togo, take one, give one. Yeah, Togo, take one, give one. Tell your people about it if you like it. It definitely helps the channel grow, and you'll know like you're good people that you would want to be in on this as well. So, we'll be at it tomorrow morning. Same thing. Message is held for review.
Ooh, we like those, huh?
Oh yes, Amir.
All
There
right,
we go.
Yeah, okay, Amir.
I'll show it. Amir says, 2 unts looking at me. Okay.
This is gonna be the what do you call it?
Troll control?
No, the photo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, yeah. Can we screenshot that? Dang it. Wait, get in here. There we go. Amir, you just helped us. Thank you. Oh, we love the trolls. We love the trolls. Bang, 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 bang. Amir's coming in. Yes, Stark knows. Troll alert. Troll alert. We love it. Keep talking. Amir, stay here. What else you got? Amir?
You found your place.
Yeah, you are home, sir. You are home. Oh, Amir XH. We love you too, man. It is no harm, no foul. Words are words. If that's what you got going on. Now, are you in the UK? Are you in Australia? 'Cause I'm just guessing, only because you don't really hear that word too much.
No, if it's used where we're from, it's a little more
Right.
serious
Right.
than across the pond.
Right. Trolling is a must, my friend. Haha. Hey, we're here for it. So, can you tell us where you're from? Are you from the UK or Australia down under? Because generally you don't hear "unt" in casual terms. So I'm all for it, man. No harm, no foul. I think it's hilarious. And you're welcome to join the channel, man. Jump in and say that every time. I'm seriously not mad at it. I love when somebody can come in.
The thumbs down too.
Oh, you're from Spain?
Okay.
Okay. Do people use that casually like that? I always thought it was like a UK, Scottish, Irish, maybe.
Benvenido.
Yeah. Nice. That's what's up, Amir.
Amir from Spain.
Amir from Spain.
Okay. All right. We get to know you.
Yes.
Jeez.
You made the live, Amir. We're just getting ready to sign off, and here you come in, just handing out stray shots. That's what's up. And Stark jumped right in. Stark knew. Troll. But Amir is right. Trolling. There's something about trolling where it's just like, okay, yeah, it is. It's absolutely that.
Bring it on.
Spain, the chorizo land. In Spain, there's nothing, just sand and chorizo.
No me gusta la chorizo.
So, hey, Amir, give a shot, take a shot. Like, you walked in handing out strays, now you get to take a couple. Stark's not having it. The chorizo land. I don't even know how to take that, but that's awesome.
Just saying, the land of sausage.
Yes. That's a great way. That's a great way to close it out. And that athlete is still going at it.
Oh my gosh. And with the
Wow. So she's warmed up. Stark, this is incredible. That one that we've been showing, she's been running probably the last, 30 minutes easily.
Plus, whoever knows how long she was going before we
Right.
noticed her.
And now she's switching to an incline. She was running that flat. That had to
All
have been.
three of them were doing that incline. I think that's coach.
Yeah. Oh, wait. It's the lady with the dead legs that was
Yeah,
earlier.
she's coach all of them.
Wow.
Or mom all of them. Or mom coach all of them.
Nice.
I don't know.
Nice. Amir, are you still there? Amir XH. Stark just, it was like disdain. Spain, the chorizo land. In Spain, there's nothing. Just sand and chorizo. And with that giant fish emoji. Is that a fish or just a giant laughing face? That Stark says, yeah, that's him in his youth. He ran for hours, man. This is really impressive. So if you were doing that, man, I get why you are all about breathing control and all these other things, because this is amazing.
That's a pretty quick pace too. They picked up the pace.
Yeah, and nobody's running like they're suffering either. Like they're just clipping along. That's just a laughing face. Oh, okay. I thought that well, maybe it's because it's blue. I thought it was a fish.
We should talk to the monitor over there. Like, what is your routine?
Smell the perm kit coming out. I smell the perm kit.
The relaxer.
Yeah, it's the Jerry curl.
Oh,
depending on who you're talking to.
Oh, no.
It's very specific. I think they finished up because she's walking up the hill. Yeah. All right, folks. I think we're gonna head out. Amir saved us with a little with a little comedic relief, but
Stretching it out.
we will be here tomorrow. Maybe not at the hill. I have to work. I work somewhat early. Hello. I work a little early.
Nice ride.
Yeah. But we'll still get the push-ups in. That will be day 84. Wow, 84 days.
What I question I think I'll pose it to you guys, you all out there. What do you want to see for day 100?
Woo.
I don't know. I'm sure you have a plan.
I don't.
But
I don't.
I'm sure you have a plan.
I was gonna roll out a cake and just eat it.
On live?
Yes. 100 push-ups.
Are we
just
changing
eating
the
cake.
are we changing the restrictions
Just
on this channel?
Eating cake.
I thought this was for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to block Jacob and Bella.
Thanks for joining.
Yes.
Just put it out there. What do y'all want to see for day 100?
Yeah.
Of course, the numbers are arbitrary, but they're not also, because it really is day 100 of 100 push-ups coming up. Now, we can celebrate every day on the way there, but put it in the comments, put it in the chat, come back to these, the email, your ideas, stay connected, let us know what you want to see for day 100.
Day 100. It's coming fast.
It's coming fast.
Day 100 will be here fast. It is upon us.
I mean, maybe. I have thoughts.
He has thoughts, so we'll come up with something. Stark says, when you want it to be a fish, then it's a fish. Yes, manifest the fish. Be the fish. You're the best. You're the best, Stark. We appreciate you, man. You've been hanging out this entire time, dropping in some coaching, some nutrition stuff, just support in general. He stood up to the troll for us as well, like enforcer on top of it.
I love that troll alert.
Yeah.
I would love to get everybody in the community every time there's trolls. Troll alert.
Troll alert.
Troll alert.
As a matter of fact, Stark, you're the emoji guy. There's got to be like something that we can put. Everybody just starts throwing in the chat when there's a troll alert, where there's like a little troll emoji and a siren or something. Troll alert, troll alert. And yeah, it's all good though. Guys, have a fantastic day. And again, we'll be here. Subscriptions are free, so we'd love to have you. Take one, give one to a friend who's not familiar with this content. Check out Nathaniel J Burns, who is close today. Today was his first day recovering from the midsection injury, the hand injury, to be able to knock out his 100 push-ups. And he's been doing the squats for, what was this day, like 13 or 14?
I think it's 12 or 13.
Yeah, a dozen.
Somewhere
a dozen.
around there.
Or Baker's dozen, even better. So, you got content, and you got places to find us. Stark, have a fantastic day. Best to the family, and enjoy everybody's day, and we will see you guys soon. HWPO.
Hard work pays off.
And
Impact Athletics Association.
You still here? Live. You're still here, guys? All right. They're still here.
It's over. Yeah. For today.
Yeah.
Just for today, it's over.
We did the 100.
We'll do it again
What
tomorrow.
more do you want from us? You want another 100?
You could.
What?
You can go do your own push-ups.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, it's over. Go home.
Yeah. See ya. Yeah. Soon. Probably tomorrow.